Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One and my old barn door, and I'm back to move forward in decorating our journal. So next page we have that's blank is this one, and I think I just want to put some of my vintage stationery on it. So let me find some. Can y'all tell I'm obsessed with the vintage stationery? I just love it. Okay, and I like this one, and I think it goes pretty with the trims that are behind it. So let's grab a paper clip and clip that on, and I'll go back through in a little while, and we will decorate our paper clips. And what do we want on this one? I just want something sweet on this one. And I like this cute little memo pad. So let's put one of these. Grab a paper clip. Okay. Keep going. That's one of my original collage pieces. Okay, so we're to this one, and I had cut an embroidery digital, and this was what was left over, and I thought it would be super cute to make it like a tuck, but I might do I want to make it a tuck up there? I think maybe. Yeah, I think I do. And in order to do that, I'm gonna have to trim it off some. Yep, I don't mind that at all. So I think I'll just ink around the edges. And I want to use this. It's just a sage green. So we'll just ink the edges real quick. I need some more. So I need y'all's opinion on something. I'm getting ready to start making some kits. And the kits that I want to make, I would like for y'all to suggest to me what you would like to see in the kits. And my idea, and I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna go grab it and show it to you real quick. So hang on. Okay. So I'm gonna have to move this for a second so I can show you this. So we're just gonna take a temporary pause. It'll be okay. I'll hurry. So basically, my idea is I found these wonderful vintage tins. They're so stinking cute. If I get the lid off of it. You know, you have the little vintage tins, and I found them in all different shapes and sizes and styles. I love this one. I think it's so pretty. And then there's this one. It's long and square. I think that's so pretty. And then there's this one, which I absolutely love. But when I open it, it's got, you know, it's got a little bit of rust on it, and it's, you know, rusted a little bit in here. So I guess my first question is, should I decoupage this or paint it, or what do y'all think I should do? Because my idea is to, you know, make sure that the inside is decent. You know, I don't know how old these are. I know that they're vintage, but I don't know how old. So would you decoupage in there? Would you put fabric in there? What would you do in there? And then here's the last, no, it's not the last one, but it's the last one I brought in to show you. I love this one. I think it's so pretty and elegant looking. And the inside of that one's pretty good. And I love that they have the same design on the bottom of it, and then they have that on the sides. So I guess my question is, what would you do with the inside? Would you decoupage it? Would you put fabric? How would you do it? And what would you like to see in the kits? In other words, what are you looking for when you purchase a kit? What are some things that you would like to see me put, into the kits to give y'all some goodies? So I guess those are the two questions that I'm asking. Oh my goodness, I made a mess with that one. I'm gonna have to, which I've been working on it. I haven't worked on it a whole lot, but I did wash it and scrub it a little. So let me just get the little messy pieces off on my desk before I put my book back up here. So what would you guys do as far as the inside, and what would you like to see me offer in the kits? So if y'all will leave that in the comments and below, I would greatly appreciate your input, because I want to give y'all what you want. What are you looking for? So that kind of thing. So let me know in the comments below, and if you'll hang on, I'm going to go put these up and get them out of the way so we can finish working on our book. Okay, so now that we had that little reprieve, we'll get back to our journal. So I want to glue this down. I think I want to leave that part open. Okay. And give that just a second to dry so that it doesn't come loose. Okay, so that is the final pocket in the first signature. Now in the second signature, I have gone through and I have done some things already so that this series didn't take as long. I'm just going to trim this off real quick because to me it's too long. Sometimes I like things dangling out, but sometimes not. Okay, so this one, I already have this pocket stitched in. Y'all, I was gifted this fabric, and it is just, or lace, and isn't that just beautiful? I'm in love with it. So we have that pocket, and then, okay, so here I wanted to add in, this is from one of my digitals, and I just cut it apart so that I could use it in a couple of different places. This is from my Shabby Pink gratitude journal, and so it has just some prompts for you to write about what you're grateful for. And so I don't really want to do a whole lot to this. I just kind of want it to be in here so that she can do whatever she wants to do with it. So I might round the corners of it maybe, just to make it look a little more finished and look like a tag maybe. And then I've got my little pieces falling out here. Okay, and so we'll paper clip this on, and we'll come back and do our paper clips. I may have to just do a video of just paper clips, and we'll do different styles of decorating paper clips or something. I don't know. Okay, so I put this pocket in. This is the lace snippet pocket that I got from Sarah. So I've got that in, and then I went ahead and I added this little booklet underneath this belly band, and it was a little bit loose, so I just put this big size paper clip on here. And when we come back, I want to do something to decorate this paper clip too. I put the fabric over the page on that one. And a lot of these are just journal pages for her to play on and do what she wants to on. So this one, I took one of those big paper clips and I paper clipped on one of those cards. And I didn't fold it over the page because I didn't want it to cover the pretty part of the page. So then, okay, so we get to this. And I have two places in here where I want to do this. I kind of left some notes in here for me to remind me of what I wanted to do in each area. So I want to do a stamp strip here because what I did, this was a fold over, so I went ahead and just glued it down and made a pocket out of it so that we can tuck something in there. But I want to decorate, you know, the pocket part. And so I have a lot of vintage stamps. And so I thought it would be cute if we make some stamp strips. I got the idea from my friend Rhonda Atchison, so thank you, Rhonda, for inspiring me. I do need to measure and see how long of a strip we need. Okay, so we need a 10-inch strip. So I'm just going to take a scrap piece of paper. I don't think this is going to be long enough. Oh, it is long enough, but I don't want to use that one. Hang on. Hang on, let me find a scrap. Hold on. Okay, so this is something that you can do with the little strips that are at the top of your scrapbooking papers or your scrapbooking pads. You know, a lot of them have the little strips at the top. So if it's, you know, if it's a strip that you're probably not ever going to use that, you know, piece of paper on or whatever, and I might would with this one in particular, but I'm not going to today. So I'm just going to measure out at my 10 inches and cut it off. This is probably not a very smart way to do this. I'm being a dingbat. Stupid. Okay, now we'll cut it off. Alright, and then that one I'm just gonna, you know, I mean, you can keep a lot of your scraps, but I mean, if you keep everything, you're gonna be so overwhelmed with stuff that you're not gonna know what to do. So you have to kind of limit what you keep. Alright, so anyways, we have this strip, and then I have, yes, this was a soapbox, but I thought it was cute, so I have it in my scrap room. This little box with all kinds of vintage stamps in here. And so what I want to do is I want to add these stamps on this strip to decorate on my pocket. So I'm just going to pick and choose some, and I'm kind of going to lay them in random order. Just to get myself started. I'm not going to do the whole thing yet. But I kind of like a mix of stamps. Like this one's a floral one. Okay. So once I get it started, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so y'all can see a little better. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't always have it so far away, but I forget to zoom in, so I apologize. Alright, so once I start my strip and I kind of get myself going, you can either take this to the sewing machine and just start sewing it as you add them on, which is what I normally do. But for those of you who don't have a sewing machine, it's just as easy to just make you a little line of glue and just start gluing them down. Easy peasy. And I usually try to make sure that it's hiding, you know, whatever paper is behind it. And that's why I said, you know, to maybe use a paper that you know you're not ever probably going to use, so that you don't feel like you're wasting, you know, a good piece of paper that you might would use on something else. So I just keep adding. I don't want a Christmas one. I need to go in there and kind of take out the Christmas ones. Let's do a red one. Alright, so now that I have my strip started, I'm going to go ahead and just put some glue. I'm not going to put it all the way down because, you know, you don't want your glue to dry out. Okay, that one's a Christmas one. So we'll add this one. And then I want to add this one. And then let's see, this one's purple. I like the purple, so let's add the purple. That's Christmas. Christmas. I should just leave those separated. That one's Christmas. Oh, that one's pretty. I love vintage stamps, as you can see, because I'm a hoarder. All right, so let's do this one. I like this one. We'll go ahead and add us another strip of glue. And I like having the different sizes of stamps on here. And you know what? Let's just do a plain flag one, you know, because those are cute too. And what about the PTA? Let's add it because it's colorful. And I'm going to finish my strip just like that. Now you can do this, you know, as like with a pattern or whatever, if you want to. But I'm kind of not going for any kind of a pattern in this one. Okay, so let's put that one there, and then I just need kind of a small one down here. So maybe I'll lift this one up and put him on the bottom. There we go. All right. So now we have our little strip, and you can leave it like this and add it directly onto your project, you know, onto your page or whatever, or you can sew it. And I think I would like to sew it. So if you give me just 1 second, well, you know what? I need 2 of them, so I'm going to go ahead and make the other one. Let me grab another scrap piece. Okay, so I have this one that is on this page, and I definitely won't use that for anything else, so why not use it for this project? So let me cut it at 10 inches. And you know what? I probably need to check in my book real quick. I'm going to set these Christmas stamps to the side over here. I need to check in my book real quick and find the page where I wanted the other stamp strip, because it's in the first signature. So that I can measure, because it might not be 10 inches. I just need to look and see where I had it marked to put it. I know I put a little sticky note in here somewhere as to where I wanted it to go. Sorry, I'll find it in just a second. Well, I know I put it in here, because I wanted one in the first signature and one in the second signature. Okay, I know I'm not losing my mind. Did I put it? You know what, being my luck, and as dingy as I am, sometimes I probably... No, I didn't put it in here. Hang on, I'm sorry. Okay, it was here. I'm such a dingbat. And I think this is going to be 10 inches too. Yep. Okay. So we've got that cut at our 10-inch mark. I need to put... I'm just going to put that in there and let it stick out, and that way I'll know where I'm going to go back to. Now I've lost my place over here. Heavens to Betsy. Okay. I'll get my ducks in a row in a minute. Alright, so I'm going to pull my stamps back over, and we're just going to go ahead with our glue. And I'm just gluing a little bit because I'm going to sew on it. But if you're not planning to sew, well, I guess it would help to put it the right way up. If you're not planning to sew on it, you know, you might want a little bit more glue. And I love this one with the dogs. But I think I want to slide them up under there. Like that. Let's put a little more glue. Oh, I'm sorry. I zoomed out for some reason. We'll zoom back in. Okay, and then we'll do some blue. And let's do a floral one. But I don't want it right by that blue because I've already got blue. So let's do this one, and we're going to slide him under here. Now we can do, nope, we need something in between the blues. Let's do purple. Okay, and let's get us some more glue. These are super easy to make. They're super cute. And I don't know if this is how Rhonda made them. I saw her do this on one of her scrapbooks that she had sent me. Not scrapbooks. What is wrong with me? One of her journals that she had sent for the consignment shop. And I was inspired. There's Christmas ones. I like that one. But I don't need that one there if I'm going to do... Let's get some different color ones. I don't want everything to be blue. Let's do red. Okay, so we'll do red. And then where's that one I wanted to put in there? There we go. Then we'll do the floral. And then we can do... That one's really cool looking. It's the Statue of Liberty. Can you see it? I like that. Let's use that one. Okay. And then we need one more down here at the bottom. And I really like that one. I kind of want to slide it up underneath that one. So let's do it. Kind of catty-walkus. There's a Christmas one. I think maybe as I'm going through these, if I pull the Christmas ones out, then I can have them all separated. I don't really want to take the time to sit and separate them, so I might one day. We'll see. Okay, so we have our stamp strips done. And I'm going to take them to the sewing machine and sew them. You don't have to. I want you to kind of see. Let me zoom out so you can, oops, wrong way, sorry. Not trying to make y'all dizzy. But that way y'all can see the whole strip. And it looks super cute even without the stitching on it. But I'm going to go and add some stitching just because I like stitching. So hang on and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have them stitched on and we can go in and add them. You can use a different color thread if you want to, but I had white in my sewing machine. And so I just left it in there. It would be cute with a brown or something like that. So let's bring our book back over. We can get rid of our note now. And so we're just going to set this right here. And we're just going to glue it down. So I'm just going to go right down the strip. I'm going to use my other glue. It has a bigger stream of glue. Uh-oh, it's clogged up. Hang on. There we go. Oops, I forgot to zoom out. Sorry. Okay. And then we're just going to set him right in here. Like that. And it's a super cute way to just spiff up a boring part of your page. You know, you can use this like if you wanted to have it on like the very edge of the page, it would look super cute that way. You know, so there's all different kinds of things you can do with it. I love it. Okay, so let's go back here and find the page, the other page that we were going to put this one on, and go ahead and put it on here while we're doing. And I usually like to go down my stitches just because that kind of reinforces your stitching and keeps them from coming apart. Okay, and I like to have some hanging over the top and the bottom just because I think it's cute that way. Okay, and there we go. So I guess, and see on this one I didn't make it a pocket, I just made it a flip, but that's just so cute on there, and it just adds a little something to your journal. All right, so let's get back here. I guess we could put something in here. No, I'm gonna wait to stuff the pockets. We'll do the stuff in a little bit. This is one of my quilted pages that I scanned. It's one of my digitals, but this is the original, so it's the actual fabric and stitching. And so I just cut it up, made a pocket out of it, and then I put this over because this has the real pretty florals on this side, or the botanicals, but on this side it's just words. And so if I attach something with a paper clip, then it gives her the option of still doing mixed media on there, or collage work, or whatever. You know, it still gives her that free page, but then she also has this, and it's a little booklet, you know, and it's got scriptures on both sides. This is from my my gratitude journal, not the shabby pink one. I have two, and they're basically the same, except one is in the vintage style and one is the shabby pink style. So they're both in my shop if you want to go check those out. All right, okay, this is super cool. I thought it would be fun to do something with this. Let me see where we're at on our time. Oh, we're at 27 minutes already. Okay, well, I'm going to stop the video here because I've got a cool idea of what I want to do with this bingo card, and I love how big it is, so I wanted it to be, you know, something that could just paper clip to a page. So I'll come back in the next video and we'll work on, it's not actually the bingo card, it's the checking chart. It's like what the whoever's calling out the numbers, you know, it's their card that they use to mark off the numbers. So anyways, we'll come back in the next video and work on this one. And yeah, so thank you for watching. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you will. And y'all have a great day. Big hugs.